You say, from today, we have come into covenant that none of us will separate ourselves. Anyone that separates should do what? Die. If you have ever done such thing, find way and break it. Because man, Adam, if women, they can disappoint. Who even push you to go into a covenant with man? All this new generation.
Jay-Z.
When man buy you iPhone, you go into a covenant. With this iPhone and my blood and your blood, we covenanted together, we shall not separate. I am telling you, you are killing yourself. It's only God that can make a covenant and stand by it. You can go into an agreement with somebody. Another word for covenant is what? Agreement. Go into agreement with somebody. I will do this at the end of it. I am telling you, man now man, woman now woman, Adam, if they can disappoint. God had a covenant with Adam in the Garden of Eden. Because Adam was a man, he broke the covenant. So today, we are going to go a little details about the covenant that God has with us. And since he has a covenant with us, what kind of life ought we to live? Our life should run to the covenant that God has for us. Receive it. The God of what? Covenant. We are living by the covenant of God today. And one thing I know about God, he always made a covenant with his people. The covenant is to encourage us. Is to encourage all the believers to know that God is not a man. And what he says he will do is what he will do. What he will do. Somebody say here. When we have the Bible ready, in 1 Chronicles chapter number 16, that talks about how David brought back the ark of God, if you read from verse number 1, to a place that he has already built for the ark of God to dwell. And the Bible says he set on a choir, people that will be singing. The church cannot be complete without the choir. Is somebody hearing me? Where they worship God cannot be complete except the choir. You have a full church, a complete place of worship, when you have people that ministers in songs. I want to tell you that instrument is also so important when we talk about worshiping God. The Bible says when David brought back the ark of God, in verse number 4, chapter number 16, of 1 Chronicle, and he said he appoint a certain of what? Levi to minister before the ark of the Lord. Are you there? 1 Chronicle chapter number 16, I'm reading verse 4. When the ark of God was brought down to a place where he has built for it, the Bible says after giving an offering, blessing the people in the name of the Lord, and he dealt with every one of Israel, both man and woman. To everyone he gave them loaves of bread and good pieces of fishes and flying scums of what? Of wine. Verse 3, verse 4. And he appointed a certain, underline that place, a certain. Not everybody should be a chorister. Somebody say here. They should be selected. You should be selected. By December, by God's grace, after our baptism on Saturday 13th, we are going to select those that are not ready to serve God in spirit and in truth. So if you are here and you are up to 18 years, if you are here and you are up to 18 years, Your baptism is this year. Write Miriam Brown as number 1. Where is she? Put her name. She's baptized. I've not baptized. Stand up among the choristers. I have not baptized yet. Stand up in the choir bench. I video them well. Post it in YouTube. I come, give me cane. Leave them, they don't understand.